Okay, Capricorn, we're going to do your read for the end of April. We're going to see what we have going on for you. End of April general for Capricorn. We'll start off with the tarot. Once, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Capricorn, what do you need to know? Knight of Wands, Lovers, 4 Swords. Okay, I wouldn't take this as bad. I would take this as there's like major reevaluation about where you're going with this. I hate to say this, but if you've been attracted to F boys or F girls, let's put it that way. F people. The F people. We are looking for something that's a little more real. And how does one do that? You take stock. You eval. You have this person who's kind of asking for help. There is kind of an ask for help vibe with this. I'm not saying like go to therapy or something. But, you know, maybe you need to, I never say this, like journal. It just, you know, capture your thoughts in a nice organized way. Like whatever it may be. Whatever kind of gets you in the process of working through whatever is making you unhappy and moving into this calmer water thing. So I don't know if somebody, you know, you thought you had something and then it turns out it really wasn't. It was the F person energy. When you know, you're moving with the 6 of Swords into way more stable. Yeah, so you might have felt, there's a stuck energy. Like with this relationship, you were like, huh? Like maybe you were seeing like red flags galore, but you're like, I just thought it was a carnival. And, you know, you're just kind of stuck. Or like if you know what I'm getting? I'm getting the if I did the, you know, it's like you kept kind of switching it up to placate somebody, but you gain the strength to be like, we're not doing that. We're not playing these reindeer games. So this Knight of Wands, there was some kind of dawning, like some kind of like epiphany moment where you're like, ting, I don't think this is, or this person seemed like the be all end all. And then you were like, oh, you're just an end. Okay. Yeah. And that's kind of when the tussling started coming. Remember when I said there was that feeling of like, you know, and it feels like they were pushy. Like they really thought they were something. And you just kind of got a perspective on it. You're like, no. It's a big no. Because I feel like something is going to kick off with this Page of Pentacles. It's baby steps, but it's better than whatever you were dealing with back in this stretch. You're coming with it from a better perspective, grounded. You've done a lot of work, a lot of healing up, because the 4 of Swords is also about healing up as well. And you are able to finally give something instead of like, nope. I give you nothing, because you're walking away from that. You're walking away from that energy of like, just, this is not fulfilling. Like, we're moving on here, because I wanted to see what was the Hangman getting perspective on. We're walking away from this 3 biz. Page of Pentacles, give me one on that. 5 of Swords, lots of swords. Super thinking. I feel like you're still really guarded though. Like you're not 100% trusting what is coming out. So let's move on to the Lenormand part. I feel like the opportunities are coming. It's way more balanced. It's slow going, but at the same time, it's like you just got your head on a swivel. You're like, try it. I don't trust you. And I'm going to throw this in as a side note. I just feel like some people hate you because they ain't you. You know, that 5 of Swords kind of has like a jealousy aspect to it where someone's peeping and it's like grass greener and you're like, my sprinkler system doesn't even work right now. Like, I don't know what your problem is. So don't bite if that's the case. It's like grass greener my ass. So anywho, we're going to do this extended Lenormand biz. Let's see what we can do for Capricorn on a kind of practical level. Nuts and bolts. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We have the key. We have the sun. We have the sun back there. And the fire. So the key is kind of a duh card because it's it's like what unlocks the opportunities and what gets your fire, you know, because the sun is fire is fire. You have a lot of mojo going on. You're watching still because I'm like, what's the key? Like, you've really got your eyes peeled and you're looking you know, for an opportunity that's coming. And like I said, it might be a smaller one than what you expected, but a rose is still a rose, right? A rose is a rose is a rose. But there's still thorns on that. So it's pretty, but there is a little prickly aspect to it. I don't think who's ever comes a courting is going to have it easy. But the broken mirror, that's not being able to see things the same way again. It's kind of hanged manish for me. So there is that perspective switch that you're coming up, and maybe the prickly might not be the best way to go, but you're also not going to be a pushover. Lightning, I don't think you get a choice in this because it's like, boom. Just got a weird Benjamin Franklin vibe because the key and the lightning and the fly and the kite. I don't know, but there's something that's surprising. Remember that hate you because they ain't you vibe? There's the mice. One mouse isn't bad. A bunch of mice is like, there's some kind of annoyance that's kicking off. What is this annoyance? Yeah, like it's love, it's Cupid, but it's still bleeding. Like, remember I said there's thorns? There's still some kind of prickly element. Some kind of pokey element that's going on here. So this fire, you might throw yourself into work because this is the tower, not Tarot Tower. This is Lenormand Tower, where there's some kind of commitment coming at you that is a nice, stable, long-term thing. So give me one more on that. The mountain. It says no. So it might seem bigger than what you are capable of getting over, or actually I view this more as you. Remember I said there's that block element where you're like, no, you can't. So anything that's coming at you that's good, that you've longed for and wanted, you're just kind of pushing the rest away. But remember, there's still that prickly pear element that's kind of on the outskirts that you just need to kind of insulate yourself from. Because once the opportunity starts running in, you know, starts trickling in at you, and that lightning strikes, it's kind of like a go time thing, because if you've been in like, you know, pause mode, that is switching because you're out of that energy anymore. And no more F people. No F people. So now we're going to do Cosmic Pep Talk and see what the crystal deck has to say for you. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, kyanite. Yeah, this is like one of my go-to guys. I call it like the spiritual HEPA filter. It's mental clarity, meditation, and decisions. So drawing this card signifies the need to sit quietly with an issue. What is personally holding you back from fulfilling your purpose? Yeah, so, I mean, get a pretty journal and a nice pen and just start going. You know, voice notes in your phone, whatever it is, but you're doing a lot of work that is going to pay off, okay? All right, Capricorn, that's what we have. And like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you later.